To start working front post double crochet, you will need to chain some stitches. I am here chaining 3 because I am doing double crochet. If you were doing something like triple crochet, you might chain 4 or more. So chain the number of stitches you would normally chain to work the stitch that you're going to work. In this case, I'm doing double crochet and 3 is the magic number. In order to do the front post double crochet, I have identified that I have a double crochet underneath here that I want to work in. So I'm yarning over, and instead of going into the stitch, I am going in underneath it, and then I am going around the double crochet underneath the stitch and coming up on the other side. Then I will go up and grab the yarn, and I'll go back through the way I came in. Then I'll pull up my stitches. I will yarn over and go through 2. And then once again, yarn over and go through 2. So now I have 1 double crochet, and it's sitting around the post or in front of the post, if you will, rather than in a stitch. So again, I'll yarn over and then I'll go in between the stitch that I just worked, and I'll come up on the other side of this. So I'm basically working around the post of this double crochet. Then I'll grab the yarn and go back through the way I came. Now I have 3 stitches on my hook, and I'll go out and get the yarn again, and I'll go through 2 stitches. Then I'll yarn over and go through 2 stitches again. The difficult thing here is mostly to go back through of course, one is to identify where you're actually going to work, but I hope that is clear from the video. But the really difficult thing, I think, is getting back without your hook hooking the stitch underneath or pieces of yarn off the stitch underneath. But it is a matter of practice how to maneuver your hook back through that stitch. So here again I have inserted my hook, and I will go back and finish my double crochet. And you should be able to see on the stitches that I have already done why this is called front post, even though we're technically going behind the post. It's called front post because the posts of the double crochet we are creating are ending up on the front of the fabric. And you can see that the stitches that I'm not working in, they're sort of being pulled to the back. A back post double crochet would then be the opposite. We would work in front of the stitch, and we would end up with a double crochet on the back. So I hope there's an angle in here that allows you to see what you're missing from doing successful front post double crochet, and I will see you next week.